What up, everybody? How's it going? Let me get this Twitter page sized correctly. Right now it's Sunday, December 13th. 13th. And it's just another Sunday. Nothing special about it. So, this is my Twitter page. If you refresh it like this, boom. Look at that. Whoa, that's crazy. That's insane. Oh, let's do that again. Whoa. Oh my god. I'm like on self-indulgent over it, man. Look at this. Oh, do it again. Do it again. I'm like Donkey and Shrek. Let's do that again. Only 6 hours left till my birthday is over. So I can do that however many I want. Balloons! Oh man, what a day today. I turned 37. That is scary stuff. 3 years till 40. That's probably the reason why I'm playing this very sad song in the background, like a requiem, like a funeral song, because nothing really happy about being 37 years old, that's for sure. Unless if you are 37-year-old Bruce Wayne in a mansion with Lamborghini and sitting on your throne with two Great Danes by your sides, left and right. That would be awesome. Hope you don't mind if I eat a little bit. What is this? Oreo? No. It's one of those store-bought chocolate chip cookies. Alright, let me double check on my email here real quick. There's a lot of for your consideration screeners that I've been receiving. Maybe that's not the one. Let's see. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check out what I missed out this past week from Disney. But before I go and do that, another person who shares my birthday today is Taylor Swift. Damn, Taylor Swift. Why did she have to be born on December 13th? Taking the spotlight away from yours truly. Excuse me. So let's see what's trending on Twitter for Taylor Swift. So many birthday wishes for Taylor freaking Swift. Wait, that's not it. Hold on again. Happy birthday, Taylor Swift. I believe that's the one. Okay. There you go. Happy birthday, Queen. You're more than a role model for me. I'm sure this lady is singing something really meaningful for Taylor. From 2008 as an opening act to the Rascal Flatts to now growing up alongside Taylor Swift has been an honor. Happy birthday, love you the most. Really? She opened for Rascal Flatts? That is crazy. I did not know that. I love Rascal Flatts. And I think she now pretty much surpasses them in terms of fame and influence and even success, like money-wise. She's bigger than Rascal Flatts. Wow, she opened for Rascal Flatts. Happy birthday, Taylor Swift 13. Thank you for making 2020 better despite the pandemic. Your song saved too many people. I'm forever grateful being born in the generation I'm in because you're here. Love lots. P.S. Credit to the owner of collage pic of yours. I saw it on Facebook. Really? Let's have a look at this. Wow. That's really Taylor Swift when she was a toddler. And teenager maybe. And now a pop star. Wow, you've got to be a really dedicated fan to be able to collect all these photos from way back when. I mean, like, the details, like, I mean, holy crap, did this person kind of break into Taylor Swift's house and rob her photo album? I was like, how did... that's crazy. And you know what? I gotta say, I actually like Taylor Swift, man. I don't mind her at all. I like her music before she was a poppy pop star. I like her songs better when she was a country star. The albums like Speak Now, man, I can't remember the album names on the top of my head right now, but I like those way better than than when she turned into kind of Britney-esque. Okay, here's an happy birthday, Taylor. Heard you wanted to hear some singing. I've been here for over a decade of birthdays for you, and I can't wait for more decades to come. Okay, so she's singing in this video, right? If there's a song, then it might be copyrighted. I don't know if I can play it here. Happy birthday, T. We love you so much. Birthday, Willow. Taylor Nation. Oh, we already saw this one. Did we just do a circle in here? Okay. Happy birthday, Taylor Swift 13. This guy again? Like, how many times did he post it? He kept reposting it. Happy 13 backwards birthday, Taylor. We love you forevermore. We hope you are having a great day and with big smiles and dance parties. Happy birthday to my favorite singer of all time, Taylor Swift 13. I love you, Swiftie. Your music has always been there for me when I needed it most. You come to inspire me. Seriously, whenever I read comments, either on Twitter or on YouTube, sometimes I'm like, oh, did they do that just so they can fit in the number of words or the number of characters? Because the grammar is all over the place. And I'm not the king of grammar. You know, I'm an immigrant. English is my second language, but it's kind of hard to understand what they're trying to say here. You come to inspire me. Happy birthday, Taylor Swift. It's already December 14th in my country, but it's still December 13th in the US. So happy birthday again, Taylor Swift 13. That's right. Jeez. So many happy birthday, Taylor Swift. Man, why did she have to share the same December 13th birthday with me? Why couldn't she come to this earth at December 14th, 12:01 a.m.? But again, as I said, I do like her music though. So, do I think she's hot? Yeah, I think she's hot. I probably wouldn't want to date her though, because I don't want to be somebody's song, you know? I don't know if I want to be an inspiration to somebody's lyrics for somebody's music. I'm like, no, thank you very much. Happy birthday to my absolute favorite person in the world, Taylor Swift. Thank you for being one constant thing in my life for the past 12 years and my best friend. Best friend? I mean, does she really know Taylor Swift, like, in person? I think some people love their idols so much that they think it's like, you know, it's somebody that they've, you know, played with in the playground when they were kids, somebody they can actually touch and feel. So I don't know, I might have to ask for receipts for this claim of best friend. thank you for being one of the constant things in my life for my best friend, Taylor Swift. How is Taylor Swift your best friend? Really? Really? Oh, Tyler's here. I share a birthday. What's his name? I gotta bring it up on the screen. I share a birthday with Ryan Reynolds, Emily Clark, and Sam Raimi. So I feel you there. That's a lot of celebrities, my friend. That's a lot of celebrities. You are in good company. Those are good people. We want a Rama song. Yeah, because that's what happens if you date Taylor Swift. She, and then things don't work out, because she doesn't keep boyfriends for like, I don't know, 3 minutes, over 3 minutes, and then she'll write a song about you. She writes songs about her exes. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's her. That's how she rolls. That's her inspiration. There ain't nothing wrong with that, but I don't want to be part of that lineup. Oh my God! I think one of the songs that she wrote was for Taylor Lautner. The Twilight dude, Taylor, right? He dated Taylor Swift once, which is funny because they're both Taylors. And I think the song that she wrote about him was December. That's the December song, but I might be wrong. Those of you Taylor Swift fans can correct me if that's the actual song for that she wrote for Taylor Lautner. So yeah, so many happy birthday Taylor Swift wishes. Was there one for me? No, there was one. There was no hashtag happy birthday Rama. It's happy birthday Taylor Swift. And this goes on every year, every December 13th. Look at that. These guys are like writing songs, like singing songs to Taylor Swift as they tweet to her happy birthday. I'm like, where's my song? So funny, so funny. But yeah, just wanna go down this lane of bitterness and resentment towards the person who took the spotlight away from me every December 13th. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to type it in on the chat. I want to discuss what I missed out this past week. As you know, Disney Investors Day. They announced a shitload of stuff. And I was on break. This past week, I was away. I unplugged. And it was healthy for me. Because I was a little down on myself. There's something happened that just kind of like upset me and depressed me. And I was like, you know what? I gotta step back and walk away, at least for a week. So that's what I did. And the result of that is that I missed out on Disney Investors Day. Now, I've already caught you up on some of the announcements on YouTube, right? I did some videos for you guys there. And also, you guys can check out also on Ramascreen website, ramascreen.com. But just for good measures, let's have a look back on the Disney announcements that happened this past week. Was it Disney? Or maybe it's Disney Plus. Maybe it's Disney Plus account, not Disney account. Let's go to the Disney Plus. Where are you, Disney Plus? Disney Plus UK? No, we want Disney Plus US. What is going on here? How many Disney Plus are there? There you go. No offense to Disney fans in the UK. Alright, so we gone through the Loki one. We've gone through the they're still promoting Safety movie, which is fun. I like that movie, Safety. And The Mandalorian. Tyler says all the Disney Plus announcement, but nothing on the Lizzie McGuire show. Yeah, what's up with that, man? What is up with that? Now, Tyler, wasn't that the show that, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the creator walked away because of creative differences, right? and then they had to stop production, and they had to figure out what to do with the project, correct? With the reboot, and some, I think some of the fans were like asking, maybe you guys, you as in Disney, you guys should just dump it to Hulu, because Hulu is owned by Disney, and Hulu, has Love Victor and all those awesome shows that were shows that are too mature for Disney Plus. Hulu, that's Hulu. That's what the space is for. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that's a great idea. But like you said, after that, haven't heard anything since. Like, it just went blackout. Like, what happened? Are they still doing Lizzie McGuire or not? So here's one. Thank you for bringing that up, Tyler. So Baby Groot will star in a series of shorts on Disney Plus featuring several new and unusual characters. I am Groot. So I'm guessing Vin Diesel will be back. And forgive me when I say that Groot is quite possibly Vin Diesel's best performance. Because the real star of those Fast and Furious movies are the cars. Damn it. You gotta agree with me on that, right? The cars are the stars of that. But as Groot, Vin Diesel really, really shines. You know what I'm saying? And that's the acting skill that he's born to do. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special with James Gunn is back to write and direct. I mean, that's awesome and all, but oh my god. I mean, can you wrap your head around the fact that not too long ago Disney fired James Gunn? Now it's all like, yeah, we'll give you everything again, James Gunn. How fast did they spin around from firing him to like now it's just like, here we go, run with all these things. And I'm happy for James Gunn, but if only that he had gone to this point without having to go through that other point where Disney just crushed him. Tyler says, last I heard, this is about Lizzie McGuire, they filmed 2 episodes, then they fired the creator. That was back in January, February. Yeah, I heard the same thing too. So I'm not sure. There's no update since then, to tell you the truth, Tyler. But if you hear of any update, hit me up. I would love to hear about it. Don Cheadle returns as James Rhodes, War Machine in Armor Wars. An original series coming to Disney Plus. A classic Marvel story about Tony Stark's worst fear coming true. What happens when his tech falls into the wrong hands. Here's the thing, I love this because, as you know, War Machine did not get to shine in those Marvel movies. And I think Don Cheadle did a better job than Terrence Howard ever could. But I also kind of like, if I was Terrence Howard, I'd be like, yeah, if this is all that you're gonna give me, I'm just gonna be a second fiddle to Tony every single time in every installment. Like, screw you guys. The reason for his departure was not that, but hey, Don Cheadle really, I mean, I don't mean this in a bad way, but he did it for the paycheck. He's like, right, another installment where I have to live under the shadow of Tony. That's fine. Where do I stand? Give me the money. And that's totally fine. Don Cheadle is okay with that. Some people like Terrence Howard probably won't be fine with that. And so my point is that what I'm getting at is I'm glad that it has arrived to this where Marvel Studios is giving War Machine and Don Cheadle their due. So like, here you go. Here's a show for you. You star in it. So Tony Stark is dead. Spoiler alert. So a classic Marvel story about Tony Stark's worst fear coming true. I guess he's just gonna be like a name being mentioned in the background. Who knows? I don't. I doubt that RDJ would make an appearance as Tony Stark. Oh, Tyler says Vin Diesel is also starring in a video game where he fights dinosaurs. This people the Game Awards. I did not see that. Oh my god. Well, it's understandable. I'm not a gamer. Tyler's a gamer. I don't have a PS5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. So, but I admire game aficionados and I admire Game Awards. So I might have to check out that trailer. Thank you, Tyler. He fights dinosaurs, huh? I mean, wow. I mean, did Vin Diesel say in that trailer where he fights dinosaurs, the game trailer, did he say, "We ride together, we die together, family"? Did he say that? 'Cause if he says that, dude, I might just buy the game just for the hell of it. I'm not gonna play it. Ironheart coming to soon to Disney Plus. Dominic Thorne is genius inventor Riri Williams in Ironheart, an original series about the creator of the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. All right, so this is one effective way of continuing the legacy of Iron Man now that Iron Man is, kaput. He's dead in Avengers Endgame. Wow, Samuel L. Jackson is back as Nick Fury, and Ben Mendelsohn from Captain Marvel returns as the Skrull Talos in Marvel Studios' original series Secret Invasion, coming to Disney Plus. I guess my question about this is: are they gonna do this in the 90s? Are they gonna do the whole de-aging thing again, like they did in Captain Marvel? Because that would be pretty cool, right? That would be pretty cool. I would love to see that. If the story is set in the 90s and we see younger Samuel L. Jackson. Before I go on, I just want to say that I think it's kind of cool that Disney Plus is giving Netflix a run for their money. Now, for those of you outside the US, a run for their money is a phrase meaning being the competition, the newest competition in town, all right? Being the newest rival in town. Disney Plus is unleashing all these projects and all these series and all these, straight to Disney Plus movies. And Netflix sees it and like, oh my goodness, we gotta step up our game. Otherwise, Disney's gonna eat us alive. So that's what I mean by, Disney Plus giving Netflix a run for their money. I think it's kind of cool, a little competition would not hurt. I prefer that instead of mergers or companies buying out companies, because oftentimes that result in people losing their jobs. I think the more options, the better. The more options, the better. Now, having said that, for those of us critics, and Tyler also included in this, that's a shitload of contents that we have to watch and review. Oh my god, how do you keep up with all these? This is a lot. And then we have to also review Amazon Prime and what other streaming services around, HBO Max stuff, because WB's releasing their stuff on HBO Max. So it's like, oh, I see. You don't want us to sleep. I get it. You want us to die. How do you keep up with all of these, man? And for me, I don't know about Tyler, but it takes me an average of like, I want to say 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours to produce a video review, one video review. And that's from writing it and then filming it, and then editing it and then posting it and then sharing it on social media. 2.5 hours, close to 3, where I can produce one video review. Imagine with all these, like Ironheart, Secret Invasion, Moon Knight, Armor Wars. Oh my god. Taylor says, I'll never see the outside world again. You are correct, my friend. How do we survive this? So, yes, the upside is the more options, the better. You know, instead of companies buying out companies to crush competition. So the more competitions, the better. You know, and then it encourages innovation. It encourages in fresh new stylings of storytelling. You know, so that's awesome. That's what competition does in the free market. But the downside is it gets kind of saturated. There's so many stuff. There are so many contents, and yeah, I don't know how we're gonna be able to survive this. Moon Knight, of course, you've heard for quite a while that Moon Knight is coming. Moon Knight is basically Marvel's answer to Batman. That's what Moon Knight is. You can, you know what? Let's have a look it up to it. In case you don't know who Moon Knight is, we can go to Wikipedia. Always a so trusted source for information. Moon Knight, published by Marvel Comics, created by Doug Moench and Don Perlin, 1975, first appeared. Compared to DC Comics Batman, due to the similarities between them, both are millionaire entrepreneurs that use their wealth to pay for their equipments, use their alter ego to fight crime. So yeah, so Marvel is sort of like Moon Knight is like Marvel's equivalence of Batman. She-Hulk, holy crap. And Tatiana Maslany will portray Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk, and Tim Roth returns as the Abomination, and Hulk himself, Mark Ruffalo, will appear in the series, directed by Kat Coiro and Anu Weiler. That's a lot of epicness. You got Abomination, you got Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, you got Tatiana Maslany from what's that show? Black Orphan? She was so good on that show, by the way. And wow, that's a lot of gamma ray, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of Hulk smash. I would love to see She-Hulk and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk versus Tim Roth's Abomination, like 2-on-1. Oh, that would be a great season 1 finale, right? Oh, epic fight. Let it happen. Oh, let me use the term that Ken Watanabe says in the movie Godzilla. Let them fight. Alright, so what else? Hawkeye, we've known for a while about Kate Bishop. Hailey Steinfeld will play Kate Bishop. This is like a no-brainer. Like, this is like the perfect casting. Like, nobody else but Hailey Steinfeld is born for this role. And it's like the stars are aligned for her, you know, like it's destiny. The timing is just so perfect for her to be at her age and to be playing this role. I'm actually excited about this one, Miss Marvel. Pakistani Muslim superhero character, Pakistani American. I am all for this fresh new hero, and then the directors will also be diverse and inclusive. Love it. Oh, the What If series. Yes. Loki, we've talked about that. We've talked about Falcon, Winter Soldier. We've talked about WandaVision, I believe. Here's the thing about WandaVision. I heard it's gonna be like Modern Family. I heard it's gonna be like mockumentary a little bit. That is so bizarre. That is so weird. I don't know if I would be able to take Vision and Scarlet Witch seriously in that format. You know, like Leave It to Beaver, Modern Family is just, oh man, it's so weird. Alright, so Pixar long-form animated series, Win or Lose. The show follows a middle school's softball team in the week leading up to their championship game, and each episode is told from the perspective of a different character. Yeah. When I see promo or images about it, I'll get excited. Pixar is bringing you a new series following Lightning McQueen and Mater on a road trip across country featuring new characters. Okay, so this is Cars series. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not a fan of Cars franchise. Okay. I kinda enjoyed the first movie. I hated Cars 2. And I had mixed feelings about Cars 3. Parts about Cars 3 I like, parts about Cars 3 that like, what's going on here? Oh, Bay is here. Yo, just stopped by to say happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Bay. Hey, thank you for stopping by, and I'm sure you have a busy Sunday, so I appreciate you at least, taking a second to do that. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being a fan, and you're awesome, Bay. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best as well. So, am I excited about Cars series? Not really. Not really. Of all the Pixar properties that they could turn into a series, like really, Cars. The first of 3 new Pixar series coming to Disney Plus is Dug Days. In this Up spin-off, okay, so the spin-off of Up movie, Doug discovers the dangers of suburbia like puppies, fireworks, and squirrels. Dug Days will premiere on Disney Plus in fall 2021. Yo, that's fine and all. Okay, I love Doug, right? We all love Doug, the dog, the talking dog from Up. Squirrel. But you know what? If you ask me, I'd rather have Squirrel Girl. Like, where's my Squirrel Girl series? I thought they were gonna do that at one point, right? Remember that? They were gonna talk about like, oh, we're gonna do Squirrel Girl series, and then they just dropped it. I was like, come on, I want that. No offense to Doug, Squirrel, but I would rather have Squirrel Girl series. In this first collaboration, Disney Animation and Pan-African Entertainment Company Kugali will team up to create an all-new science fiction series coming to Disney Plus in 2022 called Iwaju. That's awesome. This is the first time I've seen of this. This is cool. Okay, just announced Disney Animation's first ever original animated series are coming to Disney Plus. Baymax, Zootopia series, Tiana series, and Moana series. What can I say except you're welcome? Sorry, I like that song. Moana series, yes. Give me all of it. I love Moana. Baymax, Big Hero 6. Yes. Give me Baymax. Baymax is awesome. Tiana, don't know much about it, but I welcome it. Zootopia, yes. I love Zootopia. Yum. I want all of that. Get your first look at the characters of Raya and the Last Dragon. Meet the street-savvy entrepreneur Bone and formidable giant Tong. Alright, as an Asian, Southeast Asian, I'm looking forward to that. Sister Act 3 is in development. My goodness. Whoopi Goldberg returns. So I'm guessing she's gonna do this in between The View. Maybe when The View is on hiatus, I don't know. But Tyler Perry will produce it. Sister Act 3 will premiere on Disney Plus. Okay, some stuff that Tyler Perry did entertained me. Some stuff that Tyler Perry did not entertain me. So, I guess my reaction to this is, even though I'm a big fan of the first 2 Sister Act movies, I'm just gonna proceed with caution about this one. Proceed with caution will be the wise move. Disenchanted, we've talked about that. Enchanted 2 with Amy Adams. You and I have discussed that. Peter Pan and Wendy. Oh yeah, the Pinocchio retelling with Tom Hanks, which is funny because there's another Pinocchio movie that's coming out with Roberto Benigni. I mean, did I miss the memo? Was everybody really, hey Disney, give us Pinocchio, please? I mean, I guess I missed out on people chanting and asking Disney for Pinocchio. I, for one, I'm not one of those like, oh, where's my Pinocchio movie? Chip and Dale are back in hybrid live-action animated feature directed by Akiva Shaver and starring John Mulaney and Andy Samberg. Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers, an original movie is coming to Disney+. Okay, I'm gonna be the bad guy here, right? I'm gonna be the villain. I'm gonna say this right now, and if you hate me for saying this, yeah, so be it. But I do not understand John Mulaney, alright? I don't get him. I don't understand why, like, and they keep trying to make him happen. My response would be like Rachel McAdams in the movie Mean Girls, like, stop saying fetch, stop trying to make fetch happen. And I'm like, why is Hollywood trying to make John Mulaney happen? I'm sorry. I tried watching his stand-up, but I was like, what? Why are the people laughing? This is not funny. None of this is funny. Are those jokes that come out of his mouth? Oh my god, those are terrible jokes. So yeah. Oh, Carl Forgo's here. Happy birthday. Thank you, Carl Forgo. I appreciate the birthday wish. Thank you very much. And thank you for subscribing to my channel and for watching my videos. Thank you for being a fan, and I hope you keep tuning in. Thank you so much, Carl. So I don't get John Mulaney, and then the host of Saturday Night Live, John Mulaney. I was like, oh man, they're really trying to shove this John Mulaney, in my face, and I'm a customer that's not buying it. But hey, I love Andy Samberg, so I guess I'm just hoping that Andy Samberg would kind of compensate for what John Mulaney will probably lack here on this project. So that's all I'll say about that. The new Cheaper by the Dozen comedy from Blackish producer Kenya Barris will debut on Disney Plus 2022. Dang, I gotta hand it to Kenya Barris, because Kenya Barris has an overall deal with Netflix. He's just like Ryan Murphy. He's producing a ton of shit for Netflix, and he's still doing stuff also for ABC and Disney. And it's like, the guy is one of the busiest people in Hollywood. One of the hardest working people in Hollywood. You gotta hand it to Kenya Barris. Cheaper by the Dozen. I like the movies. We'll see about the talents first, and then I'll form my opinion. A cynical young comic book fan and her superpowered squirrel sidekick team in Flora and Ulysses, an original movie streaming February 19 on Disney Plus. Aw, look at her. Look at her, so adorable. Herman Wijaya is here. Alright. Happy birthday Rama. Sehat-sehat murah rezeki. Tuhan memberkati kami Amang Boru and Namboru Tinar. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Herman Wijaya, all the way from my homeland, Indonesia. Love it. I would love to revisit my homeland again once this pandemic blows over. Warwick Davis, Willow Legend, tweeted, "This is really happening, you guys. Here's the title treatment for the new Disney Plus Willow series. I could not be happier to be reprising my role as the titular character. I'm a great sorcerer." Man, I am happy for Warwick Davis, and I have the utmost respect for his career. I mean, the guy's been around forever. Rebecca, my sister, happy birthday, Abang. Love you. Thank you so much, my little sister, my youngest sister, Rebecca. Love you so much. Thank you for the birthday wish. Alright, I think that's about it. Obi-Wan Kenobi, we've talked about that with Hayden Christensen again as Darth Vader. You can watch my video on that. Alright, so let's see, here's the photo, right? That's a ton of stuff. Do you see that? Whoa, that is a lot. This is from Marvel Studios. Ant-Man 3, Quantumania, I Am Groot. The other image I think is for, let's see here. Okay, that one's for Lucasfilm. Dang. Wow. That is a lot. So this is Marvel Studios. This is Lucasfilm. And the other one is Walt Disney Animation Studios and Pixar upcoming projects. Holy crap. How am I gonna be able to watch all of this? I can't. There's only one me. I'm not a company. I don't have employees to delegate this stuff for, or stuff with, or stuff to. It's like, oh my god. There's a lot of, that's a lot of Red Bull. That's a lot of caffeine, definitely. Oh, Carl Forgo says, I loved your review of Let Him Go. I have been wanting to see the film so badly since. Oh, thank you, Carl Forgo, for watching my review of Let Him Go. For those of you who may be wondering, what's Let Him Go? It's the movie with Kevin Costner and Diane Lane. You know, Martha Kent and Jonathan Kent from Man of Steel. They reunited for that project. And it's this story set in the 1950s of these grandparents. They play grandparents who are trying to get their grandson back from their daughter-in-law's new but abusive husband's family. So their daughter-in-law was married to their son, and their son died, and they had a son together. And then their daughter-in-law married this other guy who is part of a family who's basically a gangster family. Evil. So it was a challenge for Kevin Costner and Diane Lane's characters to retake their grandson away from that evil family. I'm not gonna tell you what happens. You have to watch the movie for yourself. But it was just an amazing, wonderfully performed, you know, very well written movie. And it's Oscar worthy. It's got Oscars written all over it. I don't know if Oscar's gonna award it, but I think they should. It depends on the voters, of course. But yeah, it's one of the best movies of 2020. So go check out Let Him Go. It should be on digital right now. It's available on digital. So Call for Go. I hope you get to see Let Him Go, and I hope you get to enjoy it just as much as I did. So yeah. Wow, that's a lot of stuff, man. From Walt Disney Animation, from Pixar, from Lucasfilm, and from Marvel Studios. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff. I am speechless. Again, like I said earlier, the more options, the better, right? I commend Disney Plus for busting out these new originals, and they become like the new rival to Netflix. I'm glad that they are giving Netflix a run for their money. I think a little competition would not hurt, and the fans, all of us, will only be rewarded by all these original content. But at the same time, that is a lot of contents. so hopefully we can pace ourselves, or otherwise we'll just end up dying watching it, like literally, because we would lose sleep hours like crazy. For those of you who just tuned in, today is December 13th, my birthday, and also the birthday of Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, of course, is the person who always takes the spotlight away from me every December 13th. Damn you, Taylor Swift! Damn you! But no, I digress. I like her music. I think she's kind of hot. She's 31. I'm 37. So I guess now that we're in the 30s, it's okay for me to ask her out. But she's dating Joe Alwyn right now, that actor Joe Alwyn. So, and that's fine, because I don't want to be Taylor Swift's next song anyway. If she wants to write about, exes, and she wants to write the next one about Joe Alwyn, that's her prerogative. But I don't want to be her next song. All right, so let's see. The next one I want to do with you guys, because we've gone through all this Disney stuff. I was thinking about doing ranking earlier. Like, a lot of YouTubers are doing ranking videos, and I'm like, why am I not doing ranking videos, right? And that's a good question. Like, maybe I should. Maybe I should get on that. What do you call that? That fad, FAD, right? I'm not saying the other word. So just want to be safe there. I don't want to get canceled for saying the wrong thing. So here's, I guess we can start with this. The ranking of Jokers, live action Jokers. So here we have Cesar Romero, Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson, Joaquin Phoenix. That's Jared Leto. And that's Cameron Monaghan, who plays Joker on Gotham, but he played dual role. By the way, this is a great artwork, right? I mean, I got this on Pinterest. Whoever did this, marvelous. Great Photoshop work. So I guess I would say, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just combine this into one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's go from 6 to number 1. My most favorite. 6 would be Cameron Monaghan. Number 5 for me would have to be Jared Leto, and that's not because I don't like his performance of as Joker on Suicide Squad. I think that the first one, Suicide Squad, did not give him enough to work with, and so that's their fault. But I'm putting number 5 on Jared Leto because, you know, we didn't get to see him shine as Joker, and that's the only reason why. Not because his performance was subpar. I think he played the psycho Joker. Also number 5, number 4 would have to be Cesar Romero for me at least. I did grow up watching reruns of the 60s Batman, so I love Cesar Romero as Joker. 654. Number 3 would have to be Jack Nicholson for me. Number 2 would have to be Joaquin Phoenix. I know, shocking, right? But my number 1 favorite Joker, if I were to do a ranking video of all live action Jokers, it's Heath Ledger. So, no doubt. I mean, what he did with that role was absolutely brilliant. Let's see, what other ranking can we do? Let's see something that... You know what? Let's go with the classic. I know it's another DC property, but here it is. All the live action Batman. And in the anticipation of Robert Pattinson as the new Batman, let's go down memory lane. So we have Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney with the nipple Batman, and Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, and this guy is from Gotham series. I believe his name is David Mazouz. He did get to play Batman for like one brief second at the finale of the show. You know what? I'm just gonna jump the gun. I'm gonna say my number 1 favorite is Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the least favorite, number 7 is George Clooney. For me, number 6 is David Mazouz. Number 5 is Val Kilmer. Number 4 is Ben Affleck. Number 3 is Adam West. Number 2 is Christian Bale. And number 1 is Michael Keaton. I mean, I saw Batman again, Tim Burton's Batman the other day. Just love that movie. Love that movie. Batman Returns even more. Ben Affleck, I always said that Ben Affleck was better as Bruce Wayne than he was as Batman. But that's just my opinion. And George Clooney, this is the role that he will never want to remember ever having done at all. The nipple suit Batman. And another DC, last but not least. Oh, you know what? Not last but not least. Let's do two more DC. Let's start with, before we go with Superman, let's start with Lois Lane. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And so this is the latest Lois Lane, Elizabeth Tulloch. So you got Margot Kidder, Terry Hatcher, Amy Adams, Kate Bosworth, Noel Neill, Erica Durance, and Elizabeth Tulloch. I would have to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's start from 7 all the way to 1, my most favorite. I would have to say number 7 is Elizabeth Tulloch. And mostly just because she's new. You know, I'm looking forward to that new series, Superman and Lois. Maybe then I will like her more, but she's new. You only see her in that crossover stuff on CW. And so maybe once we get to watch the series, the spin-off series, then maybe then I'll like her more. But right now she's number 7. Number 6 is Noel Neill from the old George Reeves Superman. Number 5 would have to be Kate Bosworth. Such a shame with that Superman Returns movie, man. That movie had so much potential, but they dropped the ball. They, as in Bryan Singer and everybody involved with it, including WB. Man, Brandon Routh was so damn good as Superman, but the script was just terrible. Terrible. So she's number 5. Number 4 would have to be Amy Adams. Yeah, I would have to say Amy Adams. There's some stuff about Man of Steel, Lois Lane's performance in Man of Steel, that was great. There's some stuff that were just like, what is going on here? Like the fact that at the end of Man of Steel, she could she could go all the way across town and find Zod and Superman, you know, at that library, and like how did she get there? She just like stepped down the steps, the staircase. Remember that? It's like, but she was way over there on the other side of the town. It was just so weird. So there's some stuff about Man of Steel that just doesn't make sense. So she's number 4. Number 3, Terry Hatcher. Oh my god. I grew up in the 90s. Anybody 90s kids? Any of you guys 90s kids? I grew up in the 90s. I worship Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. When I was a kid, I was like, it was so glorious, you know, like, you know, watching it now, of course, it's cheesy. It doesn't live up to the quality of storytelling of today's entertainment. But back then, it was like, wow, it was like the shiznit. And part of that is Terry Hatcher being this hot Lois Lane that was just so... She was just so feisty and sexy, and... whenever she talks back or pushes back on Clark Kent, it just... And I was a teenager, and, you know, I got raging hormones or whatnot. TMI. But Terry Hatcher was one of the women in the 90s that just rocked my teenage world. The Real Talk is here. Happy birthday, Rama. Happy birthday to me indeed. John Corona of The Real Talk. By the way, you guys, if you haven't checked out The Real Talk YouTube channel, you gotta. If you haven't, you're missing out. John does this like weekly live stream with the absolutely gorgeous Aubrey. And so you got to check it out. They have excellent talks about movies. And of course, John Corona also collects Blu-rays. So if you guys are collectors, you are definitely gonna want to know John Corona. Now follow him on Instagram and subscribe to his YouTube channel. He does this Blu-ray haul thing. I don't collect Blu-rays. As you can see on my background, it's green screen. I don't have any Blu-rays. I get Blu-rays from studios. They always send me Blu-rays to review. But then I always end up giving those Blu-rays away to my patrons on the Patreon. So if you guys support me on Patreon, more than likely you will get a free new Blu-rays from me. But the real talk is a collector, right? He's a collector kind of guy. So if you are that kind of person, you definitely want to check him out. John Corona says, "I'm gorgeous too," because I just said Audrey is gorgeous. Like, yes, you are gorgeous. You are a gorgeous man, John. No doubt about it. It doesn't take away from Audrey, definitely, but equally gorgeous. Mark Lemisil, happy birthday, Rama. Thank you so much for the birthday wish, Mark. Appreciate it very much. So where was I? Dang it, John, you ruined my train of thought here. No, I always welcome your interruption, John. Your interruptions are also gorgeous. So number 4, Terry Hatcher. One of my dreams, fantasies in the 90s. So I'm gonna leave that at that. Okay. If I say more, it'll be TMI. So number number 3? That's number 3, right? Terry Hatcher, number 3. Okay. Number 2 is Margot Kidder, the late great Margot Kidder. And she owned this role. I mean, for the longest time, the only Lois Lane that people have in their mind or in their thoughts is her, or was her. And she was just so great. The chemistry that she had with Christopher Reeve, if you see those Superman movies again, especially when Christopher Reeve was playing the bumbling Clark Kent around Margot Kidder's Lois Lane, it's just pure comedy gold, and it just makes you. It's one of those sexual tension that just like, oh, you want them to be together, but again, you don't want them to get together because what they have right now is entertaining. So cool. The dynamic between her and Christopher Reeve was unmatched. But my favorite, number 1 favorite Lois Lane, since we're doing this ranking, is Erica Durance. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? I hope I don't get demonetized for that. YouTube, please don't demonetize me. Erica Durance. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mamma mia. Beautiful. What's the word? Bonita? Erica Durance, the moment she stepped into that scene on Smallville, I think it was the episode where she walked out of the water in bikini, and then also the episode when she played a stripper to get information from this other guy. I mean, it just blew my mind. So my college years was in the 2000s, and I religiously watched Smallville. Like, I live, breathe, eat crap Smallville. And part of that is because of Erica Durance. Love that woman. She's the one that got away. She could have been the mother of my children. Oh well, some things are not meant to be. Alright, so the main event. Where is it? Because I'm a DC fan here. Marvel, I want to do ranking of Marvel, but the ranking of Marvel mostly are Marvel movies, because the person who plays Marvel characters are still around and they're still playing that role, with the exception of Mark Ruffalo, who replaced Edward Norton who replaced Eric Bana, So apparently the only ranking of Marvel characters that you can do are either Spider-Man, because there are many actors who've played Spider-Man, or Bruce Banner. That's it. But when it comes to DC, there have been so many iterations of DC characters on the screen. That's why we have many kinds of Jokers, many kinds of Lois Lanes, many kinds of Batman, and so there's more to play with in terms of ranking of characters on DC than on Marvel. So, for example, here I took an example from on the web. There you go. Look how many Catwoman there have been over the years. Oh, the real talk is the sexual tension with Henry Cavill. You have sexual tension with Henry Cavill? The real talk? Hey, I totally get it, man. I totally get it. No judgment here. No, I have sexual tension with Henry Cavill too. I'm confident enough to say that. I am man enough to say that Henry Cavill got my spidey sense tingling. There you go. But I think Erica Durant's got my spidey sense tingling even more. So we leave that at that, because I don't want to get canceled. Don't come after me, cancel culture. I'm a nobody. Go after my fellow December 13th birthday buddy, Taylor Swift. So anyway, Catwoman. There have been so many Catwomans, right? I think is he? I think this is Lee Merriweather. I think it's Julie Newmar. And the real talk. And that's Eartha Kitt, and that's Michelle Pfeiffer, and Anne Hathaway, and Halle Berry, and of course the Catwoman on Gotham series. Her name is Cameron. Oh, I can't pronounce her last name. Pretty long last name. And the Catwoman that's coming with Robert Pattinson is Zoe Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz's daughter. So I think if I were to rank this though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, number 6 is Halle Berry. As hot as she was in that Catwoman suit, that movie was terrible. And so she would have to come last. And then I would have to say it will be a tie or a draw among these three ladies: Julie, Lee, and Eartha Kitt. And then come, so that's 6, let's say 5, 4, 3. 2, Anne Hathaway. She was actually, profile-wise, she's actually the perfect fit for that role. And I gotta say, the one that held her back is The Dark Knight Rises script. That movie was not as good as The Dark Knight. So she could have been so much more, Anne Hathaway as Selina Kyle or Catwoman. But the movie was not that great, unfortunately. And of course, everybody's favorite Catwoman is Michelle Pfeiffer, and that movie, Batman Returns, is one of my all-time favorites. And I love that. Look at her costume, man. It's like, you remember, it was like, because the imagination is that she stitched together her costume from all these fabrics, pleather fabrics. So you see all these stitchings and sort of like zippers on it. Like, I don't know, but it looks like it's put together from different kinds of stuff instead of just one suit. At least that's the impression that it wants to give you. So, and oh my God, that suit fits her so nicely, and Michelle Pfeiffer rocks that role. Sexy, badass, all the way. And Zoe Kravitz, I'm looking forward to her as Catwoman. We saw her in the trailer. I don't know if she'll ever be able to top Michelle Pfeiffer, but you know what? We should give her the chance to prove herself. And I hope Zoe Kravitz brings her own spin, as opposed to trying to emulate Michelle Pfeiffer, as opposed to trying to copy any of these ladies that have come before her. Like, just do your own Catwoman, girl. Do your own. Bring your own spin, Zoe. So, looking forward to that. And so, lastly, since I don't do ranking videos, I'm gonna do it here for my birthday. Ta-da! Da 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 da. That's awesome. Da da da. Yes, yes. Superman, the greatest superhero ever, ever. That said, I would love to see Superman versus The Undertaker, though. Man, but that would have been a great retirement show. But what they had was good too. So, this one I forgot his name. Alkin. He only played Superman like twice, like in the 40s or so. And then George Reeves, of course. Christopher Reeve, my only favorite Superman. This is Christopher Gerard, but he replaces John Newton. Oh God, I can't remember his name. It's Superboy. It's a show from the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. And it's basically Superman when he was in college. That's basically what it is. And the first season was not Gerard Christopher. I'm sorry, not Christopher Gerard. Gerard Christopher. He came in later on. The first person who played was wow. He's not even in the credit? Really? Man, that's how much they appreciate him, huh? Yikes, that hurts. Okay, I know how to do this. If they don't want to give him credit, we'll go through the pictures. Oh, man. There it is. Man. John Newton. There you go. So there's this show called Superboy in the 90s. Late 80s, early 90s. Superman in college. So John Newton played the character for the first season, I believe. And then Gerard Christopher stepped in to replace him in the subsequent seasons. 1988, late 80s, early 90s. So, and this one features, if you thought that Kristen Kruk was gorgeous, beautiful Lana Lang, I see your Kristen Kruk and raise you Stacy Hayduk. Stacy Hayduk to me is the Lana Lang of all Lana Langs. Even better than Annette O'Toole, who played Lana Lang in the Christopher Reeve movies. That Stacy Hayduk is Lana Lang to me. No offense to Kristen Kruk, who also did a fantastic job in that role. But man, she had those piercing blue eyes that just stare into your soul and brought you to your knees, man. Oh, what? And the red hair too. Man, I'm off track here. I'm off track. Oh, sorry. So this is Gerard Christopher. And then of course Dean Cain, Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. John says, okay, Rama, I have to head out now. I'm currently at work, so I gotta get back to it. All right. Stay safe, John. And happy birthday again, my friend. Miss you, and I hope we get to hang out soon after the pandemic is over. Stay safe, pal. Yes, stay safe to you as well at work. And thank you for stopping by to say happy birthday to me. Thank you so much. And so Dean Cain, and then Tom Welling in Smallville, Brandon Routh in Superman Returns, and Henry Cavill. And now we have the latest edition. Where are you? Is it? Ta-da! Taylor Hecklin. Tyler Hecklin. Tyler Hecklin. I don't know how to pronounce his name. So he's gonna be Superman. Well, he was Superman on Supergirl series, and then he's gonna have his own show. So these are the guys who have played my favorite superhero character over the years. My Superman will always be Christopher Reeve. Every one of these guys comes second place. So Christopher, there's no need for ranking. All right, I'm just gonna say it right now. Christopher Reeve is number one. Everybody, the rest of them, whatever, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, doesn't matter, because they can only live up to Christopher Reeve, who is and will always be my favorite Superman. I am disappointed though with Dean Cain. In real life, he turns out to be a douche. which is like the furthest thing from Superman's personality and character and attitude. So I'm a little disappointed in this one, most definitely. I'm trying to forget that he was ever Superman. But Christopher Reeve embodies truth, justice, American way, and everything that's good about what that character represents, about what Superman represents. And as far as Tyler, I think he's okay. Looking forward to this new series, Superman and Lois. I'm just still cracking up. I'm still laughing. You know, not in a mean way, but I'm still laughing at the fact that Tyler Hoechlin has this 5 o'clock shadow that's just so thick. Like, I mean, I know he can't help it, but I mean, the other Supermans don't have 5 o'clock shadow. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Hoechlin looks like he has to shave every other 5 minutes. It's like, poor guy. So he looks like Christopher Reeve Superman when Christopher Reeve Superman was the drunk. Remember when he got drunk in that one Superman movie and he got like, oh, the evil Superman? You know, that appearance-wise, that's what Tyler Hoechlin reminds me of. Is that thick, inevitable, unavoidable 5 o'clock shadow. But other than that, I welcome the series. Looking forward to it. And so that's it. Those are my ranking. I think that's all I have. If I were to go over all the DC characters, then we will this live stream will go on the whole night, and we don't want that. Lastly, let's see here. I want to introduce you guys to, if you don't know this website, go check it out at your convenient time, whenever you can. It's called Random Trivia Generator. It's so fun. So go to randomtriviagenerator.com, and then you click the category entertainment. And I've been playing this for quite some time, and I suck at it. So this is basically trivia, and it covers entertainment like TV and Broadway and movies, and music as well. And I thought I know my stuff, but apparently I don't. I guess I'm not the nerd that I thought I was, especially when it comes to TV and movies. I mean, like for this, what TV show did the Law and Harry McGraw spin-off from? I don't know that, but I want to know. Let's click on it. Oh, Murder, She Wrote. Oh my god, I love Murder, She Wrote. Oh man, I gotta rewatch those again. There's so many episodes though. Who played Lester Burnham in American Beauty? That's Kevin Spacey, right? The troubled Kevin Spacey. There you go. Well, I got that one right. Okay, who voiced Pinocchio in Disney's 1940 movie by the same name? Dickie Jones. Okay. Here it is. Here's probably something that you and I can know. Which roles does Jamie Lee Curtis play in the film Halloween H2O 20 years later? Oh god, I hated that movie. I watched it once and I never wanted to watch it again. Do you guys know the answer to this? I think I should know the answer to this. Which roles does Jamie Lee Curtis play in the film Halloween H2O 20 years later? Okay, you know what? Let's just... Is it Laurie Strode? Because it's Laurie Strode, then that's all we know about Jamie Lee Curtis in this franchise. Oh, Carrie Tate and Laurie Strode. Okay, alright, so I guess I suck when it comes to Halloween franchise. Here it is, a question for you guys. What do the thieves set out to steal in the movie Reservoir Dogs? Quentin Tarantino movie Reservoir Dogs. I should know this. I'm a big Quentin Tarantino fan. What are they stealing in that movie? Can't remember. I'm blanking out. Diamonds! Oh my god! I'm a terrible Quentin Tarantino fan. Shame on me. Oh, I know this. I want to... In what film does Marlon Brando yell, Stella? Oh, great performance, by the way. A Streetcar Named Desire. Yay! Got it. Wow, there's so many of them. Let's see. This is TV. Oh! No. I don't know that one. Oh, here. What was the full name of Magnum P.I.? Thomas Magnum, of course. What is James Dean's middle name? Byron. Really? James Byron Dean? James Byron Dean? Who played the burglars in Home Alone? Oh, we got this. Right? Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. Yes. So you can go on and on and on. So this is a great website. If you guys want to sharpen your movie or TV or music skills or entertainment skills in general, this is a great way to go about it. And you don't have to buy one of those trivia board games or trivia cards. This is online. This is just here, and it goes on forever. Like, if you scroll down, it just keeps, coming up with new questions. So again, I love this website. So go randomtriviagenerator.com, and there's different categories, but you just click on entertainment, and it'll take you to this, and you can play with your loved ones too, and you can sharpen your entertainment skills, your movie skills. Now you want to get yourself to become a nerd. This is one way to go about it. This is one way to do it. All right, so that's it. 1 hour and 18 minutes. Wow, I've been talking forever and ever. I just want to say this. I'm going to close by saying this, that thank you to all of you guys, not just for the birthday wishes, but thank you for tuning in every time I do live stream. Thank you for watching my video reviews whenever I post them. Thank you for commenting on those videos. I mean, I know I'm not Chris Stockman. I know I'm not Jeremy Johns. I'm not one of the big boys on YouTube. I know I have a certain style, because I've had comments coming up to me like, "Hey Rama, why do you do your video reviews teleprompter style?" And the reason is because, as you may notice right now, I'm not a fast talker, number one, and I have grammar problem because English is my second language, and number three is sometimes I lose my train of thoughts. I go, what's that again? And then sometimes I'll find myself repeating the same sentences all over again. So that's why I have to do my review teleprompter style. I have to write them down and then, perform it basically. And then that's so that I can get my point across, articulate it and convey it correctly in the way it's meant to be. And so that's why. And I wish I could do what the other YouTubers do. They're just like spring it out of their head, talk really fast and just like, in 6 minutes and everything laid out without having to do jump cuts at all. But I can't do that. So this is what I know, or how I know to do my reviews. And the fact that you guys most of you guys are okay with that and keep coming back and again for the next one and the next one and the next one, I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. You guys have so many selections out there, but you guys choose me as a part of that group, of movie reviewers that you want to know what is Rama's opinion on this. The fact that you guys do that, it humbles me. So thank you so much, you guys. And lastly, I want to thank the patrons on my Patreon. Diana, Dexter, Robert, I think Jurassic Theory as well, and of course Crystal Smith, my biggest supporter, Crystal Smith. I cannot thank you enough. And so the fact that you guys give me some financial support, even just a little bit, is also humbling, and I hope it's a worthy investment. I give you guys freebies or Blu-rays your way anytime I get the new ones. Like I said, I don't collect Blu-rays. Nothing behind me here. Anytime studios send me something, I send them to my patrons. So that's my way of saying thank you to you guys, to all of you, for your support. I love doing what I do. I love interviewing celebrities. I love reviewing movies. I love screening films before they open. I want to give you guys my thoughts about all those and more, like fresh, hot, right off the oven, right out of the microwave. Like, when the movie premieres, like, oh, here's Rama's thoughts on it. So I do my best to give that in a very promptly, timely manner. And so thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. Thank you, The Real Talk, Carl Forgo, my sister Rebecca, Tyler Calvert, Mark Lim, and everybody who chatted with me, and for wishing me happy birthday. And last but not least, happy birthday to Taylor Swift. Make sure you tweet that, okay? Because there's not enough people on earth saying happy birthday to Taylor Swift today. Let's rock this, everybody. Subscribe. Let's rock this.